In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to find good wallets, how to track them wallets, so that you can make crazy gains. So first off, let's talk about why you want to track these wallets. These wallets can be whale wallets, they can be inside traders, or just someone who's very good at trading. And it's actually very, very easy to find these types of wallets and then track them. So let me just get into a method that I use personally that has gained me a lot of profit by copy trading and just watching their wallets. So first of all, you just want to go into the deck screener like homepage and sort it by trending. I like to put it to 6 hours. It's pretty much the default. And then you can just go on and select pretty much any one of these tokens. I'm just going to click Grok 2. Now in deck screener, on pretty much every token, you'll have the transactions, the top traders, the holders, and the liquidity providers. You want to go onto the top traders. And what we're going to be looking for is some people who have bought very little early on when the project was around about this age, and then was selling around here or here. Basically, people who have inside information, or they're overall a good trader and can scan for projects like this, or just big whales that have bought in. Now, this is actually a great example because you can see over here, this number 1 trader, number 2 trader, number 4 trader, they all haven't bought anything, but they've sold 16,000 worth. So that'll very likely be either a dev wallet or just someone who has bought tokens early on and then has sent tokens out. Now you can go in and actually go through their transactions on SolScan if you click over here and see where that initial wallet is from. But I like to just skip over these wallets. Okay, now this seems like a good wallet here. They bought 1 transaction, but they've sold it in 2. Now here's something else you want to also look out for. You want to try and find wallets that have bought early and they've sold them over a good amount of transactions, but they've held onto their tokens quite a bit, because sometimes you're going to find here with some crazy buys, there'll be mev bots and they'll just be buying a lot and then selling and trying to sandwich someone in between and get the profits out of that way. So you want to try and avoid those wallets too. Ideally, you want to look out for a wallet that has bought early, has held it for a long time, and then they've sold and made their profit, because those are the actual real traders. All right, let's check. All right, so we found our wallet, right? They've bought 3.5 million tokens and they've sold 3.5 million tokens. You also want to make sure that they're buying the same amount of tokens that they're selling. Otherwise, they will have been sent them on another wallet. Right, so we can go over here to the transactions and just click onto this. And we can see their transactions here. So this guy has bought, I'm going to put it to the 1 minute time and scroll down here. So this guy has bought pretty much right at the beginning of this token. This guy has bought pretty much right at the beginning of this token, and he sold down here, and he also sold over here. But he missed the top up here, and he sold the rest of his tokens. But this might be a good wallet to check. So we're just going to click on the transaction here. What you want to do is you want to copy the wallet address here, and then we're going to go up and search something called cello.finance. Now, this is a great platform for tracking activity on wallets, tracking the profit that a wallet creates. So you guys should definitely sign up an account on here. It's very useful for tracking whale wallets or insider wallets. I'll leave a link in the description. Okay, we're just going to get our wallet and search it and put it up here. Takes a second. There we go. And we can see all the activity. So you can see 50 minutes ago, they actually bought more of this Grok 2. And we can go over to token P&L and we can see their profit. Okay, so you can see this wallet is not very good. It looks like they just got lucky. I mean, you can see the 2,000 they've earned from this wallet here. You can see also their token win rate is only 26%. So it looks like they just did a lucky trade on this chart. But what you want to do is you want to look for someone who has a decent amount of tokens traded. You also want to check out their token win rate as well. I mean, if we go to all here, we can see his token win rate's actually closer to 50%. But in the last month, it's been pretty atrocious. But yeah, you can see all of their best trades here as well as some of their worst if you scroll down. Now, this wallet's okay to look at, but I personally wouldn't recommend it. I think you need to have a token win rate of at least above 60%. And when you get to those insider wallets and you found like a jackpot, those are going to be closer to like 80 or 90%. Now I'm sorting through some of these tokens. You can check their top traders and stuff, but I like to initially look at one that kind of exploded out of the gate, because they're the ones that you can find the best wallets. Let's go on to Hazel here. You can see this one exploded straight out the gate. So Let's go over to top traders and we can see now this guy bought $146 for 2 million tokens. However, he sold over 131 million in 18 transactions. That's what I was saying before, where these people aren't buying the same. You need to make sure that it matches the amount that they bought versus what they sold, because likely they're just being sent tokens from another wallet. Now this is a great wallet. Okay, so this one has bought 17 million tokens for $500 and sold it over 12 transactions for the exact same amount. So let's click over here to filter it. You can see that he bought and then slowly sold off up the way. So I'm going to go and I'm going to take this wallet. I'm going to go into this wallet's account and I'm going to click on it and get the wallet address. I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to paste it in. Okay, so we can see lots of activity. Let's go to token P&L. Now here you go. Now this is one that's got quite a good P&L ratio. You can see on Hazel here, if we go to all time, you can see the win rate is still at 50%. However, this P&L ratio is quite high. Now this is a pretty decent wallet to track, so I think I'll just keep this to the side. I'm going to get rid of the other one though. So I think this is a decent wallet to track. You can maybe make some money off this one. Okay, now let's look at this one. This wallet bought 14.5 million and they sold for 7,000 profit, but they still are holding 13,000. So I think this is an interesting wallet to look at. Seems like they sold on pretty much all of the peaks here, which is promising. Let's go ahead and get their wallet address too. Click copy to clipboard. Go back over here and let's search it up. Actually, I'm going to make a new tab because this wallet's not too bad. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Jesus. Now, this is a good example of a wallet not to track. 800 tokens traded and 16% win rate. And these guys have made 30,000 less. Let's just move on. Okay, so I've been searching through some wallets, and here's some two very interesting ones that I found just relating to this Hazel coin. So you can see this wallet has only traded one coin, and that's this Hazel coin, right? And they've made 3,000 from it. Then you go to their related wallets, and if I go try snooping around in here, they basically this wallet doesn't own anything. It's basically two Coinbase wallets. They sent money from Coinbase into this wallet and then sent it back from this wallet into Binance or another Coinbase, so that they can't be tracked. But this is definitely insider work. They've made this wallet just for this token. And you can see on this wallet too, they've done the exact same thing, but have made 7,000. Go to related wallets, you can see it's pretty much the same thing as well. If you guys do find a wallet like this can be very beneficial, but you need to make sure you're able to track it well. If I go and I search this one and I go to SoulScan here, I put the token address in, I go to transfers, you can see they are sending all their stuff to this DA wallet, and this DA wallet is transferring it to Coinbase. And if we look to see where they got their funds from, go to Coinbase Hot Wallet. So these guys have covered their tracks well, but the odd time you're going to find a wallet like this that didn't do it, and they've got a transaction sent from some other wallet, and you'll be able to track it down on the blockchain and figure out who this person is, and then you're able to copy all their trades. But I did find this other wallet here that has a 60% win rate, and you can see they're doing quite well for a lot of the tokens, up 16,000 if you go to all time. You see they've made 50,000. Now their win rate is a little bit lower, but I think this is a decent enough wallet to track. Doing it, I would put this wallet into some sort of tracker. Shadow Finance has a Telegram bot. I'll pull it up here. Click /start here. Click on add. I'm gonna click Solana wallet. Then we'll just click confirm and we'll skip this. And then we can just put the wallet in and we'll just put in, where do we find this one off? The Hazel coin. So we'll just do Hazel here. Right, and then that will add the wallet. So anytime they do a transaction, we go over here and we go to activity. You can see 2 hours ago they bought or they swapped some MUL, right? You'll get that transaction as a Telegram notification. You can use a Photon or a Trojan to copy trade, but personally I use BullX for all my trades. So if you guys want to sign up to BullX, I've got a link in the description. It'll actually get you 10% off fees forever. So, but yeah, just go into high volume tokens that have just like launched out of the gate, and go to their top traders and just keep tracking wallets, because this only took me a few minutes and I was able to find a wallet that had a 60% win rate. If you guys try hard enough, you're going to be able to find ones with 70%, 80% insider wallets, things that not a lot of people are tracking. So yeah, if you guys want, in the next video, I can show you how to copy trade as well. So you can automate the process entirely. You can put this wallet in here, put some Solana in your own wallet, and every time it does a trade, it'll just copy the buy and copy the sell. Yeah, it's a great feature. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like, and enjoy this first video on my channel.